My name is Izorii, and welcome back to Dead Cells. So it seems that Motion Twin are well underway in introducing the first update for this game. Apparently it's coming out at the end of the month. There's a couple of glitches that they're fixing first in regards to playing and stopping people playing. But then apparently they are adding a bunch of new monsters, one specific boss, I think. They're balancing a few of the items. And generally just adding content like they told us. We're gonna go ahead and take the bow at the start here. And as I said at the end of the last video, the ramblings, this one's gonna be a little faster. Oh, thought he was dead. I'm just clearing out a couple to get a few cells at the start. But we're going to be advancing pretty quickly at the moment. Not going to take that one, I believe that one's only worth 250 gold, so we're not going to really bother. We'll pick that up as we kill along the way. And we'll go to our first treasure. So straight away we have the greed shield. I am going to switch out the bow because this greed shield does have the 10% damage. And we can switch straight out with the rusty sword with the daggers. Now the daggers are a triple hit, and the way they work is on the third hit you'll see the yellow numbers popping up. Those are critical damage. So you'll be doing 150% with those. We do need to head back up here. I did miss that pressure plate to open this door. So we'll drop down. And it looks like at a glimpse we'll get a shop on this side. We can't buy anything, but we can advance. And let's get straight out to the promenade. I'll take a quick second to just see what we had in the list here. We do have the bow and infinite arrows, which is a very nice run if you're planning to do just bows. I am going to drop off 5 into this dead man's purse, just so we can get the gold on revive. That's always nice to have, and drop the rest into the starting bow randomizer. We don't need to heal because we didn't get a hit, and let's jump out into the next area. So this is how the game is supposed to be played. It's supposed to be fast. Oops, fail at jumping. Quick. Keep you on your toes style play. Yes, you're supposed to run around and explore a little more than I'm doing. But I'm mainly focusing on upgrading it a little bit here in these first runs. And that means, of course, dying, unfortunately. This one throws a grenade, which does add a little bit of a ranged option to it since we dropped the bow. So that's why I picked that one up. It's not much, but it's something. And we have got this first time door. Now I'll show you what's in here. Usually, as you can see, there is just gold. There is a blueprint in this first one, which is the assault shield, which is a very, very good shield. This shield actually makes you dash forward when you block, so it's quite good for making jumps in the gaps. I am going to get that scroll. I just wanted to clear the teleporter, and we'll get this first one, and we will be upgrading the strength of weapons. Advancing. Try and not fail at these spikes again, because that was kind of terrible. And we will be throwing up this first vine, which we did get in the last video, if you remember. We beat the mini-boss, which unlocked the vine. Try and get these bats down, because they are quite annoying to deal with. keep advancing, just being careful here not to take too much extra damage. Yeah, let's go down here. So it's a little risky the further you go. In regards to what you can pick up, we have picked up an attack buffer, which I've never seen before. We are going to pick up this secret nice 600 gold boost. And we are, you notice that I am ignoring my shield mostly. Mostly just because it's much faster to do regular attacks and dodge. We are going to be picking up a couple of different parts here where we will have to use the shield more. And you'll see how different it is with that grenade modifier because I can throw it in straight away. We're going to dive down to the old sewers, one of the new optional areas we can go to. You can go to the ramparts, I believe is the other one. And we're going to drop off these 2 blueprints here. Punch everything we've got into that attack boost and get a new health potion. Now you'll notice I am speaking a little faster this time. And that's just because of haste, I guess. Now in here we have to be a little careful because this area introduces to us poison. I don't actually know what's up there, and that was something. Oh, it's a carrot, which we don't need. Okay. We got a secret room. Might as well give it a try. Although our setup isn't exactly great, I do prefer having a bow for this setup. Yep. I couldn't see. Oh well. Nice little fail for you guys there. This introduces the mushroom enemy, which... a lot of damage there, unfortunately. It summons spikes. In an area you'll see a red lightning hit the floor, and a second later the spikes will appear. Total failure at maneuvering here. That's not good. There we go. And this appears to be a lovely little dead end, which is never fun. So that's unfortunately slowed us down quite a bit. And we will have to try and find the way around, which the only way we have is down, so... You'll see that I am taking poison damage from that yellow goop. Oops. That was a misclick there on my part. And we've got another shield here. Enemies are exploding, and it does throw a grenade as well. So you can see that the items can get multiple extra effects. It doesn't limit it to just one. At a guess, I'd say it's the further you advance. We have got a level 3, we are going to end up just sliding around this guy, getting him for those dead cells to unlock that damage boost. I really want to see what that does, because any extra damage will increase. We did take quite a lot there. I'm going to heal, crush that guy, and we're going to just take out this mushroom here real quick and be flying things. I'm going to be ignoring all this because getting caught is a death sentence. And then we're going to clear them out just in this corner here. If we'd have stopped to fight, that would have killed us straight away. And now that we've got them in the corner... we did clear them out quite nicely. Regen a lot of health from the attacks there, and you'll see the new enemy type here also of the Scorpion. Now those things can spit poison, which is never good if you leave them behind other enemies. So you always want to try and take those out, as you just saw me get hit there. But they also do quite a bit of damage in melee. Doing pretty mediocrely. I am going to drop down in just a second and see what the shield does. That is a very nice shield. Couldn't read it. It does say that the enemies burn when you parry, and it does freeze. These precision jumps are a little terrifying, if I'm honest. Never nice trying to do those straight away. And straight to our third treasure chest. We're going to open this and use the iframes just to get these birds to congregate. We are going to switch out to this blood blade, which throws a grenade, I believe. Because our shield doesn't do that anymore. And our death from an explosion, which I didn't quite see what the explosion was. Kinda sucks. Anyway, that is how fast a regular run goes. I will be kind of slowing down how I'm talking now. I was just trying to give some commentary as I go. We're going to go with the shield to mix things up here. I'm actually going to take my time on this one and just unlock a couple of things here. I did lose 33 cells, as you saw, I think it was. Which is never fun. That was quite a lot of unlocks. Shop here, and because we got the Dead Man's Purse, we can purchase the first item. We did have quite a lot of gold on us when we died, and we kept 25% of that, so that's nice. At this point, that greed shield, it doesn't matter what it was, it's better than the good old shield. Archer's kicking my butt. Gone ahead and unlock that door straight away. Glad I saw that little pressure plate. I'm gonna get this and again increase. No, actually we're gonna increase skills here. And we are gonna swap this greed shield for the frost. Now the frost is a magic spell. It's in the weapon slot though, and it's very useful for controlling a fight, obviously. Took a second there to take a drink. We'll be dropping every cell we have into that because I really want to know what that does. Going through the promenade again, we could have found old sewers. Or, no, the toxic sewers, I think. Which is another variation on the sewers. Using those skills there just to get rid of the flying things. And it looks like we can unlock this. So this says that it does 86 damage to each attack for 8 seconds. And it's an active skill. And this one fires a volley of arrows, so we're gonna go ahead and replace... Oh. That's the thing. If you still have cells, this door, you can break through it, but I wouldn't advise it. I won't spoil that surprise of why. But you do want to just spend all your cells here. It's unlocked, you might as well. You know what I mean? So back in the old sewers, we don't quite have the... Oh, that was terrible. Oh, oh, up. And there's a death. Wow. Oh dear. That was kind of terrible of me. So forget what I was gonna say. I was about to say we don't quite have the equipment that we did last run. I really wanted to test out that new damage boost skill thing. Oh, wow. We are taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Let's see what's in this chest here. Oh, ice grenade. And it's got super freeze, so we do have a chance of keeping them in the freeze when we hit them rather than breaking them out. I can see the daggers down there, double daggers, which are very nice for the crit damage. A little slow compared, but these things cause enemies to explode as well, so definitely worth it. The shop won't have anything for us because we spent our gold on those daggers to get those. Let's go straight through the promenade. I'm actually probably going to skip the sewers this time and try a different route. I'll get that assault shield ready for next time, maybe. Because the assault shield and the bow is pretty fun to use. So while you can see that the game is generally randomized, you can kind of guess where things are. The sewers, of course, will always be below you in this round, in this level itself. And advancing past everything will take you straight to the ramparts there. We're going to go ahead and increase the weapon damage, and you can see I still had well over a minute and a half even, to unlock that time door, so you don't have to panic in regards to speed. I'm just going fast for the sake of going fast. That was a little confusing. It is a secret, not a rune. Grab this chest because I did notice it on the map, I think. And then we will be replacing the bow because these throwing knives are actually incredibly powerful. Not because of the secondary effect though. The grenade throw is a little lackluster on these because these are too fast for it to take effect. But the bleed stack here, which in the update they will be nerfing the bleed actually. So you will have a harder time if your build is based on bleed as you go through. I did miss a dead cell at the top, but in the interest of speed, we're just going to keep going. Not quite sure why I dropped down there, but hey. And we did ignore then what I think would have been the sewers. Trying to just keep an eye on little telltale parts of the map that do say, hey, this is this area. Really a drop to nothing, just a little cave. If you can hear the intense clicking of the spacebar here, I apologize. Spacebar being the jump button. Ah, this is the sewers. Okay. You can actually tell by taking a look at the... Whenever you see one of the squishy slime things, that is generally when you'll see the sewers and such, or access a new area. And it's, I suppose, the developer's way of making sure you get that vine room at the start, rather than skipping over. The path's kind of linear until you unlock more. We did unlock a new blueprint, which is the turret. Turrets are always fun. And we are going straight up to the ramparts. Now, that little area to the right down at the bottom that we skipped is something that I haven't unlocked yet. To get there, we do have to access one of the statues. We will drop all ourselves into that turret because it is quite a good item to find randomly. And we're going to save that assault shield for the next one entirely. If you remember, I did say in the first episode, the assault shield, it's quite powerful in consideration to the fact that it allows movement as well. Okay, so just there you're seeing a new enemy type in this area. We met the scorpions in the last one, and these guys, the mages, their bolts that they summon between their horns do go through the entire map. There is no hiding from them. Thankfully they're slow. We are going to spend some time exploring this because I don't think I've gone to the ramparts quite as often as the sewers. And I'm just going to make sure I have found some elite enemies in the ramparts a few times. Yes, like that. Oh dear, we got comboed. As you can see, I'm not the best at this game. We are going to be heading to the ramparts. Once again, just to make sure, we are going to pick up both the shield and the sword. Oh, so they updated the game here and you can't actually switch out your weapons here until you change the first. So I think that the dagger is kind of set at the start, which you used to be able to start off with the shield and the bow. I was going to get a pseudo assault shield bow combo going. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. Nice little scroll of power. We are going to upgrade this because I do plan to be upgrading the bow and keeping the bow this time. I don't think I want to go to the toxic sewers at the moment. Not with the bow build, at least. I think we do better on the ramparts. We unlocked the magnet grenade there. not something I've used before, and we're going to just see what's in this treasure chest. Nice little find. We did find a shield, which when we find, it does seem I was correct. When you find an item, you can replace it with a shield. Ah. Okay. So here's a mechanic for you to see. This is a treasure chest, and he's begging to be hit, he's begging to be opened. So you hit, and he dies. And then you have a curse. Now the curse is basically, if you even get touched once, you die. And you'll see that little number 10. That means that I have to kill 10 enemies to cure the curse, or to cleanse the curse and rid myself of it. So we are going to go ahead and purchase this turret here, which will help a lot. We are also going to not be an idiot and spend the rest of these cells. Sorry, too much Dark Souls this morning. On random bits. We're going to upgrade the bow, and we're not going to forget the fact that we have an assault shield. Grab this health here, and we're going to just use this assault shield to just advance. And we are going to get the flashbang too. Taking you a little slow until I can get these 6 enemies out of the way. Oh, I mistimed that roll. That sucks. That sucks. We're gonna go ahead and do just one more run here. As you can see, it's a little fast-paced. I have been talking all the way through this. We'll take the shield. Yes, yes, dead again. I know. I don't profess to be the best at this. I do have to learn this game. You got a health upgrade there, out of the secret, the carrot. We'll take a route through the toxic sewers, if this is the correct way, which I believe it is due to the slime. Yes, and we are severely under-leveled, so this is going to be more of a test of my playing skills, which as you can see through this run is abysmal compared. We're going to increase the assault shield here, which, once you unlock an item, it does give you the option to increase the damage it naturally spawns with. And I believe the way it works is where you see an assault shield +2, say, that has +10% damage, that assault shield +2 will now have +15%. Obviously the assault shield +1 has +5%. You can see the effects of not having the gear required for an area. Everything is far too hard to kill in regards to what it is you're dealing with here. That is dangerous. If you're going to fall an area, down an area, you always want to try and do a stomp, because that stun can get you killed. And I am relying on the knives very, very quick attack speed here to boost my health back up as I'm fighting when I do get hit. He's not worth it. He's not worth the poison damage there. That was back to the beginning, so let's go all the way up here. Let's try left first. Picked up an electric whip plus the level 3, which is very nice. Does add quite a lot of stun. We are going to be healing here. I'm playing it safe just for a second because this whip does have very, very minimal stun locking power. It's a shame about that blueprint there because that blueprint is the infantry bow, which is incredible. Just incredible. We can absolutely choose these with electric whip though. Stay away from those explosions. My apologies for being all suddenly quiet. This is a lot harder than it seems at first glance, mostly because of the gear. We are only getting skill upgrades too, which doesn't help. Got a carrot there which has extended our life. How long? I'm not quite sure. These guys really hurt. We have a shot, but we are in dire straits down this way. And nothing we can actually buy. We can get the strength upgrade at least. Doesn't add too much with the whip. You can see we went up to about 41 as the highest hit. Which is better, but it's not good. Get rid of those bombats. And here's a mini boss, which I personally don't think we can do. But as they say in wisdom everywhere across the world, fuck it. We're gonna unblock this door straight away here. Ow. It's a shame that we don't have grenades and such. We are going to just drop down and wait for it to go back. This fight is going to be a lot more long-winded than I would like. And that is why. Oh dear, it teleports. That's not good. That's not good, we're dead. As soon as it upgraded itself, as soon as it morphed into its second phase, which all elites have a second phase, if you weren't watching the other elite I fought in this episode. I believe its poison lasted longer as well, so from that moment on I don't think we had anywhere near the gear stats to deal with that. Well, that was it, guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching the episode. We will be doing more of this, of course. Do stay tuned for episode 3. As always, if you have any comments, leave me a comment. If you've got anything in regards to improving the content of the videos and on the channel, let me know. I hope this time that my voice has been loud enough. I was told last time that it was a little quiet by a couple of people I had watched the video once it uploaded. And I do need to work on settings both with my microphone and computer and with myself, which isn't something to discuss during this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.